Welcome back to the news tonight. Let's get you some sports news now. Now, spoofs can be funny, entertaining and good fun as well. But once in a while, they can rub someone the wrong way too. Just like MS Dhoni's latest soda ad that has ruffled Harbhajan Singh's feathers. But Budgie isn't angry with Dhoni. He and his lawyers have sent a legal notice to Vijay Mallya's UB Spirits, demanding an immediate public apology and withdrawal of the ad within 3 days for making a mockery of Harbhajan Singh, his family and the Sikh community. With the first test versus England around the corner, let's hope both Budgie and Dhoni are thinking only about team spirit and how to keep that high. Back to some local news, sports news. That is, after a wait of 6 long years, finally the Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University is set to start functioning from the new campus being built at Vandalur. Now, even though the construction is still underway, the state government has asked the university to start classes at the new campus from August the 1st.
You will be moving very shortly. That means before the end of this month, you will be moving to this. The class will start from 25th onwards for the senior students, but for the other courses, it will start on 1st.
The news of shifting to the new campus came as a surprise not only to the students, but to the professors as well.
Since we are now at rental building, we are unable to give them the most reliable, what are the things which are wanted by the students, which we are unable to give them at present.
With a move to the new university campus, with a full-fledged campus entirely for the students and the students of this university alone, it's really going to help these guys who can really impart their theoretical aspects and implement these things in the practical, the on-field also.
Coming up on 125 acres of land at Mela Kotayur near Vandalur and Kelambakam, this university has been touted as housing state-of-the-art facilities comparable to any international campus. While it may take a year before the facility is complete, the university has already asked the state government for additional funds.
Having with this infrastructure, yet we will be able to get, because we have given proposal for a modern surface of play field. I think that we will be able to give support and we will be able to get it after this budget. It will take, to have modern surface, it will take another 1 year.
Now it's no more a dream for all the students studying at the Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, as the university is all set to move to its new campus being established at Vandalur. But the big question remains same. Can the university match to the international standard? In Chennai, Sudarshan for NDTV Hindu.
Now, switching to the badminton courts, the good old game is easily one of the most popular sports in our neighborhood, our locality and our country on the whole. The Chennai District Championship underway at the J. Jayalalitha Indoor Stadium in Kilpauk is witnessing an increase of 500 players in this tournament as compared to last year. Unfortunately, at the National Championship, Tamil Nadu's badminton players still struggle to match the standard of Andhra players. Our sports reporter Sudarshan finds out why it is so.
There is good news coming up for Tamil Nadu badminton players.
Future is good about in Tamil Nadu because now the Badminton Association of India, I heard that they announced also our new elected treasurer, Mr. Ashok Bajaj, and he also told us that they are planning to give some money and they are planning to develop some more courts in all the states. So we want to also participate in that, and we want to make a lot of courts which will be helpful for the Chennai district player. So I think we are planning to come with the big stadium type only for badminton.
A shot in the arm is what Tamil Nadu badminton needs today. Look at Andhra Pradesh. Ever since Gopi Chand became the first Indian to win the All England Badminton Open Championship 10 years ago, there have been more players emerging from Andhra, like Saina Nehwal and the others. But Tamil Nadu falls short when it comes to making a mark at the senior level, although many promising players emerge at the junior level.
Only in Tamil Nadu players enter engineering and play, but in other states they won't concentrate in their studies, but here they want to concentrate in both studies as well as badminton, which is a slight disadvantage for us.
We need to concentrate in any one thing, but Tamil Nadu, they need both studies as well as sports. But in Andhra, they are practicing almost for 8 hours per day.
Many say that badminton takes a back seat since the city also lacks in the infrastructure, which could also help them play at professional levels.
It is basically the infrastructure we are lacking in Tamil Nadu. which will be definitely with our ruling government who has come, with Madam coming to the power. She has been always given a lot of priorities sports.
But Tamil Nadu did lift the bronze at the national championships held in 2010, and experts say providing better infrastructure is one way to make sure the game is not tossed into the net. In Chennai with Sudarshan, this is Dipti Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Now, from those courts to the tables, the country's leading cueists will be seen in action during the nearly month-long National Billiards and Snooker Championship that's starting today in Chennai. It's after a gap of 5 years that the championship has returned to the city, with the main rounds of billiards event taking place from the 26th till the 30th of July, followed by snooker that's taking place between the 4th and the 9th of August. Now, big names to watch out for will be Pankaj Advani, the reigning National Billiards champion, Alok Kumar, Aditya Mehta, Yasin Merchant, Ashok Chandlia, along with former world champion Geet Sethi. The ladies' events will have sisters Meenal Thakur and Anuja Chandra, local challenger and 2010 Australian Open champion Vidya Pillai, 2007 World Billiards champion Chitra Magimairaj and Uma Devi as some of the dominant figures. And that's all we have on the news tonight. Thanks very much indeed for being with us.